How do you have those difficult conversations with your kids about influencers and people who are just in the news and in media who say heinous things? We're talking about guys like Andrew Tate, Kanye, etc. Don't start by attacking the person. Don't start by attacking your kid. Ask them to explain what they know about the person. Ask them to explain the beliefs that the person holds. And if your child is avoiding talking about the things that they know are bad, bring those things up, but don't be accusatory. Just say, well, what about their thoughts on this? And if the kid says, oh, well, I don't like that, I know that that's wrong, then that leads you into the point where you can say, well, if it's okay that they say those things, why do you listen to the other things that they say? Oh, because I really like their views on business or on motivation or on how to be a better person or what it means to be a man. And so you go back to the original thing. Well, would somebody who believes and says XYZ really be the person who you want to go to be a man, be a better person, motivate yourself to do better and do good things? But the most important thing is that you have to model that good behavior for them. And it's not just in this conversation, it's every day, all the time. And listen, I know that your kids are going to oppose you. Even my students do. I have a lot of students who like me and they listen to me, but at the same time, they'll push back. But when they can see that I'm explaining something from a place of concern, that I want what's best for them in the long run, they listen. Like, I've had students who I kind of explained it to them. I'm like, listen, man, like, I get that you like the motivation stuff that they're saying, but if you talk about this and it becomes part of your personality, there's going to be a lot of people out there, especially when you leave home, you go to university, you start encountering different types of people. They're going to see that, and even if they like you as a person, they're not going to want to associate because they're going to be concerned about what other things you might believe because you're talking about this person or that person. And the truth is that that approach, especially if it's mishandled, could push them closer to the people that you want to keep them away from. But for a lot of these kids, they just want a sense of community. They want a sense of belonging. So explaining to them, like, hey, like, this isn't healthy because it's going to lead you to actions, thoughts, and behaviors that are going to push people away. And it's going to be harder to make a lot of friends who are going to invite you to those great parties that you want to go to, stuff like that. Like, it's a difficult conversation to have. It's a difficult way to explain it, but there is that avenue as well.